I'm so happy to have just written the words, "the end." Those are beautiful words sometimes. It took me forever to write this rough draft. For some reason I had some kind of fit of insanity and decided to write it all out by hand. Not even I know what I was thinking. As exciting as it is to finish a rough draft, and as eager as I am to get to the next idea, it's a good idea to let yourself celebrate. Maybe your idea of celebration is walking around downtown in a dragon hat. I don't judge. Maybe that just means you're awesome. Ooh, a sheep. I mean, you just finished an entire book. That's pretty impressive. There are a lot of people that set out to start a book, but people that finish a book, not as much. There are a couple different ways I like to celebrate. My main one is usually chocolate. Also, I like to reward myself with a reading break. For a couple of weeks, maybe I just sit down and I don't think about writing, I just read. Maybe I read and eat chocolate. Ah, my chocolate! No. No. It's fine. 10-second rule. Another good thing is going out for a movie night. I don't know about you, but I am obsessed with the movies. It's like another form of storytelling. Okay, it is another form of storytelling. It's a great thing to be able to go out and watch somebody else's creation and sort of recharge your imagination. Also, occasionally, if I finish a rough draft, I'll reward myself for going out for a drink. And maybe chocolate cake if they happen to serve it. You never know. The other thing I'll reward myself with is letting myself outline a new idea. Usually I'll have had this idea, this shiny new thing that's been rattling around in my brain distracting me from writing the rough draft. So it's really exciting when I finally write the words "the end" and then I can grab onto that shiny new idea and start outlining the crap out of it. I don't know why this was outlining. I'm doing so much outlining right now. Whatever you do to celebrate, it should be something for you. Something that lets you recharge, rekindle your imagination, get your excitement level up again to write that next story. Giving a rough draft time to sit is really important because you need to come back to it with fresh eyes. I know some people go for about 3 or 4 weeks. Some people do 3 months. I have a terrible, terrible patience level, which is like 0. So I have a really hard time leaving my rough draft alone. So I usually will start on my shiny new idea to distract myself. The other thing that's really important is celebrating your victories. Even if you think finishing a rough draft is no big deal or it's just something small, it's not. It's still huge. You need to stop and appreciate yourself sometimes because this writing thing is so hard, especially if you're querying agents or you're trying to get published. It's not an easy thing, so you need to sit back and occasionally pat yourself on the back and tell yourself, I did a great job, I did something awesome, I finished an entire book today. Celebrate your victories and let others celebrate with you. Tell everyone you finished your rough draft and that you're amazingly proud of yourself. If they're your friends, they'll be proud of you too. What about you guys? What do you do to celebrate when you finish a rough draft or even when you finish an entire book? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, the Word Nerds have our live chat and we would love to see you there.